many eyes. Oh, what's today? March 10th, I think. I don't even fucking remember the dates. I don't fucking care. Everything's a blur. It's just a stupid pandemic. Yes, I'm just chilling in my backyard. So nice and relaxing without the beeping, of course. Are you fucking kidding? Anyway. That's probably what I hear at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if you remember that video that I posted. Somebody backing up. So maybe it was them and not the clinic over there. I was thinking to myself, the clinic shouldn't be open at 3 in the morning and they shouldn't be getting deliveries at 3 in the morning. So it's probably been that parking lot the whole time. All the school buses, you know, for the certain families. I'm not gonna say what. The thing is, they have a school across the street on the other side of the block. They couldn't find, you know, another place to put these things. That used to be a place, you know, like a parking lot for another building. I think that's actually, is that the Seatown one? Probably where Seatown used to be, I don't know. They didn't rebuild that area. Well, they did, but they don't have parking for that anymore. So that's probably what that is. That's probably who took over that parking lot. See, I come out here and I found this. I go up to it. It's a butt wipe. It's like a dry butt wipe. So I left it there. I'm like, I'm not touching that shit. So I'm wondering when it's put out there because I didn't see it. Yeah, this bitch won't mess with me no more because she got shit to do. Oh, fuck you. Is that the idol? Yep, she's an idol worshiper. Whatever. I ain't gonna do that stuff. It's very strange. It's very nice out. And he didn't come out here at 5 in the morning to do any yard work yet. That's because they're in a lodge. And they go every day to the lodge. There is something on my windowsill. I can't tell from here, look. There's so many things in the way. So I kind of can't go there to check it out. So she's done that last year. There was a crusty piece of bread. I didn't see it until after all the furniture was put around. And then I thought it was the squirrel. Maybe he found it. You know, maybe she left it out, but I don't know. Maybe she did come in the backyard and throw it there. I would not be surprised, actually. Because I found it on Thanksgiving Day. I came outside for like a quick 10 minutes. It was so hot in the house, I had to get air. And then I saw that there, so I'm like, oh, really? They used to have a trap. So they had a squirrel trap at one point back here. I don't see it. Yeah, I wonder why we had a squirrel. It wasn't like she threw bread at my window at all to attract the squirrel. She just wanted me to get in trouble. She was hoping my sister would yell at me or something for bringing a squirrel. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm gonna yell at you for throwing bread at me and causing the squirrels to come. I haven't seen that squirrel in a long time. That's good because we don't need any rodents. I mean, I like squirrels and all, but we really don't need rodents. I think it worked in the last places she was at. You know, maybe people didn't really scream at her. And she sent her son to talk to me. Like, why you yell at my mom? Because she's throwing bread at me? I think that's a good reason. Ain't that some shit, though? When you get gang stalked, nobody's on your side, especially family. They're never on your side. They always call you crazy and all that shit. But the gang stalkers say stuff about you to their family, and their family comes running to protect them. The whole fucking family is psychopath. That's why I don't tell family what's going on anymore. Because I'm getting gang stalked, and they feel the same way about me, so they're not gonna really be on my side. And they tell people I'm nuts too, you know, in the family. And they all believe them. I don't understand it. I don't understand why they believe the gang stalkers. Whether it's family or ex-friends or ex-family members or whatever it is, whoever's telling this lie about you, I still don't get why the people that they tell it to believe them automatically instead of saying, wait a minute, I think I should look into it. You know what I mean? It's strange. Very strange that they would take their side without even thinking about it, you know? But if we tell them stuff like that, they don't take our side. They call 311, 911 on our asses. So it's alright. Eventually they're gonna get caught doing stuff to us. That's what I tell you guys, don't scream at them no more. They're not worth it. You know, gather all the evidence you can. You know, put it up on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you want to put it. Instagram. Probably Instagram better. Or TikTok. TikTok's probably a good place to put it too. Some people have been getting stalked for years, this amount of years, and then if you get the actual stalker in your video, even better. Never hide their faces, never blur their faces out, always show their faces. Even if they like being on camera, show it anyway. And if you go on YouTube, there's a ring.com website, you know, their own YouTube channel, so if you have that camera, you can send them your videos. The problem is they always blur out the faces of the thieves, and they call them porch pirates. No, they're thieves. If they're on your porch stealing, some people actually ride up on their bikes and take packages bigger than them. One guy went after this woman. She took his package, his neighbor's package. He's like, you took my neighbor's package, let go of it. She's like, no, I didn't. And she had the package with her. No, you didn't, really? He's like, drop the package now. And she realized he wasn't gonna give up, so she just dropped it. And then another one was a neighbor. She jumped the fence. And there wasn't even that much fence. The guy had more fence between houses. She jumped the fence, grabbed the package, and walked off with it. And then the guy realized what was happening. He's like, you fucking kidding? Throw the package, give us the package back, or whatever he said to her. She threw it on the floor, all pissed off that he caught her. Fuck you. You don't take people's packages. Another guy dressed up in a suit and was looking through his mailbox. And it was at the door, you know, like the ones that are on the side of your door. Then you have to, like, you know, you pick up the lip on top and then you get your mail. So he did that. He was literally looking through the mail to see their address and their, you know, their name and everything, so he could steal their identity. Well, he was trying to look like a business guy. She's like, what are you doing with my mail? Like, he was taking it with him and everything. He's like, oh, I'm looking for put the mail back. And they say, sir? I would not say sir or no, madam. I would be like, put that shit back now, bitch. Call the cops on your ass. They don't like that either. They run away. It's kind of funny. You know, these perps that come by my house, they see the camera. Some of them run, some of them walk fast. I don't know if you hear it. Demon. I thought. Of course, as soon as I'm talking truth, this is what happens. Whatever. Anyway, what I was saying was, never call them sir, madam, none of that. Never be formal with them because they do not deserve it. Like that one time, a kid, I think he was a teenager, I don't even know how old he was, he called my phone to tell me I'm coming over there 1 hour and 45 minutes to shut off your phone on the top floor. Like, okay, why only the top floor, first of all? Why wouldn't you shut off the phone for all the houses, you know, every floor? And then he said, I'm the phone company. I'm like, okay, well, there's more than one phone company in the world, so you couldn't pick one? So I'm like, yeah, go ahead, come here. I'll be waiting. He goes, oh, good, I'll be there. I will come there. I'm like, good, make sure you know that if you come here, the cops will be waiting for you. He hung up on me quick. So yeah, that's all you gotta say. Trust me, I'm familiar with the police. They are always at Dunkin' when I get there. So, even when I go to Starbucks, they're there. Like, they pull up to Starbucks when I get there. I don't know with my family this happens. I have it on video. They made a whole scene that has the sirens on, the lights, for a parking ticket. They were giving a person the double parking ticket. I forgot what time you're not supposed to park there. I don't know how long the guy was there, but he got a ticket. You can put the sirens on and everything for that? Yeah, that's bullshit. That was all for me. Or and it could be for anybody else too that was getting stuck at that time. Because they tried that a few weeks ago. I was walking to the pharmacy and the cops were coming. They would turn the corner at the same time on the other side of the block as I was walking up to the pharmacy. And the woman, there was I don't know if it was a woman and a man, cops. And she gave me a dirty look and she puts the lights on. I'm like, yeah, what does that do? That's not that ain't scaring me. I don't give a shit what you do. You just look stupid doing it. Because first of all, you can't find nothing on me because I didn't do anything. So I don't even know who the hell gave you that information. And then first of all, when somebody gives you an information, why wouldn't you look it up to see if it was true? Yeah, I can understand regular people, they just automatically believe everybody because they're stupid. But you're a cop. You wouldn't, you know, just look it up to see that I have no criminal record and I never will. You're automatically gonna be like, oh, this person's, you know, doing stuff. It's like, where's your common sense? You don't have any. That's where it is. So, listen, I didn't really sleep good last night, but I'm wide awake. It's very strange that I could be wide awake after all of that. I might yawn, but I'm still wide awake. You know, I know these gang stalkers, they would not be able to be wide awake. And I wasn't really tired last night. I was just like, didn't want to go to sleep. And then by the time I got tired, my body was like, nah, bro. But I think it was directed energy weapon anyway. Because I saw the guy's face. He was standing right in front of my window in this dream, and his phone was lit up, like, very bright. And he was, like, looking through my window. And he saw me coming, and he ducked. You know, he walked off to the side. All I saw was the phone. I saw like names and everything, like a whole list of names popped up on there. And it was bright, the lights were bright on there. And it was dark outside, it was raining and pitch black in the dream. And I had the light on in my room. And I walked up to the window, and my blinds were shut, but they were open just like a little bit. And then I started recording him. So it didn't look like the bread boy over here. So it might have been their friend or something. In real life, it seems he probably told his friend to do something. lot of people about the guy upstairs. A lot of people. I talked to a lot of people. And they know, they go to the park and they hang out there and they talk to people. And then a couple of, really young guys have been coming around their house lately. They're sitting there talking to them. So I don't know if they're recruiting them for gang stalking or, you know, for the lodge that they belong to, because I really believe they're in a lodge, you know, Masonic lodge. Because where do they go every day? Right now, nobody's really working, especially in construction. Nothing's open yet. So where are they all going? Every single one of them leaves every day. That's why she doesn't mess with me anymore. I see her coming back wearing nice clothes, you know. They're going to a lodge meeting every day. They're probably, you know, like, they're probably going up in the lodge. They're probably doing a lot of more stuff than more of this stuff that anybody else would do. So they're probably climbing the ladder faster than the rest of them. Yeah, that's why she talks to this statue. She had tea lights and everything in there. You know, that's witchcraft. Oh, whatever. Everybody's into witchcraft nowadays, so. They get mad at me because I'm not into that stuff. I never will be. You could try, but it's not gonna work. I know the true power, so. And that's what pisses them off the most. They can't never recruit me, ever. That's why they don't even try. I don't get text messages, emails, phone calls. I get scam calls all the time because that's John giving out my number to every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry to call me. It's so funny though. He's the only one that used to crank call my house every day from high school. You know, out of all the narcissistic assholes I met over the years, he's the only one that's still doing shit. It's so weird. Like, he left me for my cousin. She had a car and everything, and I didn't have a car. And she got married. She don't live here no more. So I guess he figured I can't mess with her no more. So he tried to mess with her. He made her. He gave her number out to his friend. Told his friend that she was into him, and she was already with somebody back then. So she didn't know, you know, how that happened. I don't even know how that happened either. But, you know, now she's married, she's not here no more. But, you know, we still talk to each other. So she knows that he's still doing stuff. I told her. I don't care if she reported back to him and told him that I told her. Don't care. You want to be friends with you? It's a free country. Be friends with each other. I don't care. But the fact that he still, you know, he's still talking to her. So what the fuck's he got to do with me now? You know, why does he still have to try with me too? Hashtag me too. It's like, you know, nobody else that he used to do this stuff with, I guess, lives here anymore. There was somebody else that he was close to. I don't, you know, we met each other. He did way worse to her. She called the cops on him though. So he figured, oh, I shouldn't do that with her, which would be me. So I would call the cops on him quicker. You know, not for nothing, he really can't get into my house any which way. Back then I was on the first floor, but you have to go through the house, you know, the front porch. There's 12 steps. And I have solid metal doors that, you know, make noise, so I hear you if you come by. I mean, I guess he could try to climb the fence, and then he has to get through the wall, through the tree, and then run back here where it's concrete, so I hear you. Yeah, I hear your every step. I hear them all the time. They walk very heavy on the concrete. Even if you walk very slowly, I hear every crunch. So I'll see your shadow when you walk past my window, because my mirror is right across from the window, so I can see you. I see you. You make sure everything's locked. All the windows are locked, the doors are locked, and it's a steel door. You really can't get in there. He tried to get in there, the bread father, bread smoker. He took a flathead screwdriver and popped the door open. It was sticking out, the handle. It was a metal door, a metal handle. And he made scratches on it. It was a brand new fucking door too. He was laughing his ass off. Ha 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 ha. All smug. Then when the police came later, he was not smug after that. Oh, she was out the window when they did that. And I told him who did it. I told him the whole thing. He was laughing. And then he came in the backyard, the police, they were doing a search. He's like, if they do that again, just call us right away. I would have called them right away, but I had an appointment that day, so I definitely would have called them right away. But I lock every damn thing. So even if you wear gloves, I don't care. I hear you, I see you. We got cameras now, so I'll really see you and hear you. I hear everything. I tell you, I'm up all night. I got no problems seeing you walk past my door, hearing you, hearing your footsteps. I don't care. You ain't getting one past me. That's what I'm trying to get at. So, especially John. Who the fuck he thinks he is? That motherfucker is so obsessed with me that he moved to my neighborhood to spy on me. So why is he not in a mental institution? I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand how he's walking free. You know what shit he done to a lot of people? I only heard about that one girl. He's like, oh, she put me in jail for no reason. Yeah, okay. You went in jail the whole weekend for no reason. He's like, they give me stale bread, a bologna sandwich. I'm like, you lucky you even got to eat. If that was me, I would be like, make sure he does not eat at all. Well, who the fuck do you think he is stalking people, you know? The fuck is wrong with you stalkers? No, that's why he didn't do that to me, because he knows not to do that, like that bad. He knows not to take it to that level. And he was trying to tell me that it was somebody else doing it. Like somebody used to stalk her. And they took a ladder from her backyard. I guess it was easy access from the front. Pressed it against the wall, flung something, cut a hole in her screen window. She saw him through her computer screen reflection. This is what he told me about the other guy that was stalking her. And tried to climb in her window to try to, rape her. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't believe him at all, because I'm like, there's a lot of details in that, and why would the ex do that? You know what I mean? Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff in his book bag. I don't know if he wears a book bag anymore, but he used to wear a book bag all the time from high school. He had a notebook with everybody's names in it, their phone numbers that he would get from the teacher's logbook. He would stay after class to help the teachers, and then he would take all the logbooks out, look through the books. And him and this other guy, Philip, and Phil gave him that idea, because he is a teacher's pet too. I didn't know they would do any of this, because, until after high school, but, yep, the two of them were working as a tag team the whole time. That's why they asked the teacher if they could help them, not because they wanted to be helpful, but because they wanted to call people. So, you can't say no to people like that. They get so angry. I see these types of people and I don't want anything to do with them. That's why I say no. There's a reason why we don't like you. Yeah, this video's getting very long. Sorry, guys, but I had to get the shit off my chest. Ladies, we gotta look after each other, because obviously nobody else is going to. So there's plenty of videos on YouTube how to deflect from a stalker, like how do you get away from them. So we gotta watch those videos. There was a guy here in New York, in Manhattan. I mean, the gang stalkers know where I live, so I don't really have to show my face or anything else, but he went around stabbing people. He would knock them down the stairs and stab them with steel. And guess what colors he was wearing? Red and black. What else is new, right? Head to toe, red and black too. Not for nothing. So he went to East Houston Street, and this guy was getting off of work, and he went to the stairs of the train station, and the guy tried to grab him, I think. So he turned around and punched him, swung at him. Then he realized the guy had a knife, so he kept punching him, I think. He punched him a couple times. The guy gets away, he starts running after him with the camera. He's like, this guy tried to stab me and rob me. He's screaming at the guy. The guy started running. Unfortunately, he got away, but his face is on the news. It was on all over social media, so hopefully they catch him. That's why you gotta be aware of your surroundings. Don't put your headphones on, especially when you get on the bus or the train. Wait till you get on the bus, I guess, on the train. Make sure you keep the volume at a normal level. Like, don't put them too high, because then you won't hear people coming. I used to do that all the time. I used to have my headphones on, but I used to be like looking around, and then nobody messed with me, so that's how you do it. Like, obviously they look at me and they think I'm weak, so they want to mess with me, but they don't do that no more. I notice now, like, a lot of people, they don't do nothing. But when I made my last video, I sat at that bench over there by Very Juice, and there was a police officer that came walking around. I think he was a traffic cop, so it was kind of funny. I was like, oh, there's one. You know, the best was that three of them were in the coffee shop, but like, he'll be receiving a call. I should have said, I will. Like, nope, did not receive any call. But okay. They do that though. If the police are looking at you, they'll say something like that. Even if they're talking on the phone to somebody else, they'll make sure it's loud enough for you to hear, to trigger you to be scared of them. Because they know they don't have any real evidence against you if you didn't do anything. Well, even if you did something and you already paid your dues and didn't do anything else after that, that's how they trigger you too. You gotta watch, because, you know, these people are nuts. And John did get his ass kicked one time, only once. I remember I was hanging out with him, and we were going to Coney Island, so I met him there, and he took the bus. He had a bloody nose. Oh no, I met him here. He had a bloody nose. Somebody punched me on the bus, and somebody took off their t-shirt to soak the blood up. So what happened was, we threw his shirt in the wash, and his nose stopped bleeding. When we got to Coney Island, we went to the precinct. I said, why don't you go in there and have a report made against the guy? He goes, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. He's going to come after me. I'm like, oh, okay. He really didn't want to go in there. He was so afraid of going in there. So like, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, that means he started the fight. So, I'm saying, like, I know when somebody lies to me. I mean, they try, they do it anyway, but what else would be new, right? People always think they could win, you know, one up me and anything. Like, nope, you can't. Sorry, you can't. You just can't. You are not pulling the rug over me. Not happening. That's when people get angry with people like us, you know? if they see us and go, oh, I'm gonna mess with that person, I'll pretend to be their friend, I'll pretend to be their boyfriend, I'll pretend to be their girlfriend. You know what I mean? And then cheat on them the whole fucking time. Like, what? And then if we have feelings, and if we cry because they hurt us so bad, they laugh. They fucking laugh. They think it's funny. They're hysterical laughing. Like, I did you dirty and I liked it. Kind of laugh, you know what I mean? Don't ever wish them well either. Cut them off completely. Block them on all social media. Block them from calling you. And if you have to get a restraining order against them, do it. And like I said, just keep recording them. Never blur their faces out either. If you have to and they're really harassing you in public, give all their information out. Take a video and say it very loudly. Who they are and what they're doing. I don't give a fuck if they get mad at you doing that. Do it anyway. You need to protect yourself. It happened on YouTube. It was on the news. This lady was walking back with her car from a store. He wouldn't leave her alone. He was harassing her. He wanted her number and everything. And she goes, no, thank you. I have a boyfriend. I have a husband. She was married. And it didn't stop him. Like, he followed her to her car. And she was about to get in the car. She realized he was following her. So she, like, walked around the parking lot to get back to the store. So she was videotaping the whole time. He goes, I don't know why you're videotaping me. I'm not doing anything. She goes, you're following me from the store to the parking lot to my car. Yes, I'm going to videotape you. He was, like, pissed off that she was videotaping him. And eventually he got caught, too. I'm saying, you can't just, like, he's not doing anything. I'm not going to do nothing about it. Videotape his ass. You would have fucking beat her ass if she didn't have that video camera on. Who was he kidding? He didn't want to get videotaped. He was so mad that she really did not want to get videotaped. Fuck you, I'm videotaping your ass. Don't harass me and think you're going to get away with it. That's not happening. And that's why people don't say nothing. Even when I go videotape in the street by myself, you know, when I'm just recording, people pass by me too because they want to hear what I'm saying on record. You know, a lot of gang stalkers out there, and they're smirking at me. So that's when I videotape them. When they smirking, they stop smirking right away. Don't fucking smirk at me. You don't want to hear. You're walking past me to hear what I'm saying on camera. So you think I'm not gonna get your face on camera? Fuck that shit. The only thing I won't videotape is children, because even if their parents are telling them to do that, they're innocent in this whole thing. If they turn out like their parents, that's bad. And they will, so. I still want to videotape them, though. The douchebag brothers, they tell the kids to come out of the house and scream. And go, hey, hey you, hey you, hey you. They say that to me. Well, I'm sitting out there. They'll stand on the porch and do that. And then he comes out and he's laughing. And the other guy laughs. How was that funny? Why would you get your kids involved in shit like that? He's the one that started harassing me years ago with Jillian. He used to sit on my porch and everything. And then he was following me everywhere I went too, so. So he don't matter. I tell you, I was going somewhere and he was at the corner with his cell phone out, videotaping me. He wanted to see what car. I guess I was driving. I was taking car service. What was he gonna do? Follow the car? You know what I mean? It's disgusting. Even Witchy Poo. Same thing. Like 1 week, I didn't even see her. I was driving down the block in the car service, and she's there already. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing there? I mean, she was going to the grocery store, but still, what the fuck's she doing there? Trying to get away from these witches and warlocks. Like I said, they keep doing these things to make sure that you see them. They need to be seen. Like, I could go out and just be invisible and it's fine. They don't see me coming. Well, when they put shit on you, they make sure you don't sleep at night. That's what I'm trying to get at. They pray to the demons or whatever, They do in their rituals. And you'll see them in your sleep. You just automatically have a dream about them. That's witchcraft. That's them putting themselves in your dream. And they're basically telling on themselves. They're telling you what they're going to do to you. And the weather's getting nice, so I have a feeling they're going to do stuff. That's all I'm saying. Well, you know, everything's going to be open up again. I'm going to go to a store to get a spy camera. Put it right in my window. Make sure it records them when they do stuff. I need their faces on camera. And you should do that too. Whatever you can afford, just get it. It really does help.